Okay. Hello, everybody.
Welcome.
Welcome
We
to
are
Funnyish. We are live.
the pod, the YouTube video, quarantine edition.
Yeah.
This is this is episode 10, right?
It's going to be kind of weird having people be able to look at us.
I know.
Like,
Please do not judge our appearance. We hope you will remain loyal listeners or
well,
viewers, I guess.
yeah, I actually put on, not that it's kind of late now, so now you can't tell, but I had to put on makeup today for
How's
undisclosed.
your makeup
Oh,
lessons going?
God.
For those of you who don't know, Randall has decided to take up wearing makeup or trying to do makeup as a quarantine activity. So how's
Okay,
it
wait,
going?
should we just start with roses and thorns and then we can talk about quarantine activities?
I guess. Yeah.
Okay, do you want to go first?
Yeah, but first, also, everyone, we apologize that we are unable to really edit this video. So it's just gonna
Yeah,
go
I
as it
mean,
goes.
I'm sure there's a way for us to edit on something, but I don't want to.
This is
And
why we need an intern.
yeah, they're still
Also,
looking.
ma'am, please mute
What?
your phone.
I just did.
Please mute
It's
your phone.
Bronwyn.
Also, Bronwyn, please stop responding to our stories.
All
Just
right, so
kidding.
you go
Okay,
first with roses and thorns.
yes. My rose is that we are finally back in action and recording a pod because it's been a while. It's been over a month,
That's
and
crazy.
I miss the pod. I love the
Let
pod.
our fans know.
Yeah. So I'm excited that we're back and doing that, and I'm glad that I drove all the way home because that means I get to see my Doge, which
Should I do glasses or no
I don't know where she
glasses
is.
during this episode?
Put it back
Like
on. Mhm.
the
I know you
glare
kind of
just
look
drives
like
me
they're like
insane.
lasers.
Like the glare from my computer is annoying me, so I'm just gonna
Yeah.
do
Also,
no glasses.
everyone just please ignore my lighting situation. I was at my desk with great lighting, but the Wi-Fi was very weak. So
Are
I had to move
my
downstairs to the kitchen.
is my voice off from my mouth moving? Like,
I don't think so.
oh, yours is a little bit. I don't know if it'll be like that when we actually finish or like when it uploads, but I mean,
I don't know.
might just be like in my Wi-Fi or something. Anyway, so
Yeah,
okay,
I don't
what's
know.
your thorn?
Anyways, there's going to be a lot of technical difficulties during this episode. Okay, but my thorn is that we are supposed to be graduating on Saturday, and that's not happening.
I mean, we're still graduating.
Well, yeah, we're
We're
having
just
a
not having a
virtual
graduation,
celebration.
but we'll
Yeah,
still
which I feel
have a
like that
degree.
takes the fun out of it.
I mean,
It's just not the same. I don't really care.
I'm excited for Saturday because I've been holding on to some photos that I'm waiting to put on my Instagram for a week. And it's been really hard to not jump the gun because if you know me, you know that I'm very quick to Instagram any photo that I take. And so
True.
I've just been holding them patiently because I felt like it was kind of false advertising to put something on my Instagram when I'm not yet done with school. So,
Okay, I'm feeling a little attacked.
well, you finished.
That's
I
true.
still have exams. So,
Loser.
anyways,
Yeah.
my rose is that well, this is kind of like a delayed rose, but it's just what's happening right now is that I'm moving in like a month and a half to a new apartment. And I've just been buying stuff just nonstop to decorate. I mean, not really. I haven't bought a lot, but I'm just like excited. I haven't really.
Really?
I bought a rug, a couch, and a bed frame. And that's it. I haven't even
Okay.
bought my
Do wood
mattress.
bit. Oh, yeah.
Oh, mine
Oh,
came
you're
back in
gonna buy that
stock.
mattress?
Yeah, I just am waiting to hopefully see if maybe like somebody in my family, hint, hint, will possibly buy it for me. I don't think
Your
that's
parents have been asking what you want for graduation. So
I said that to my mom, and she's like, "I'm not getting you a mattress for graduation." I'm like, all right. I don't know if I need to like get on ordering that, like how long it's gonna take, but
yeah, I don't
anyways.
know.
So
I don't
that's my
remember where I ordered
rose.
mine.
I just like
Okay.
buying. I just like decorating, and so I've been decorating a lot. I'm excited. And then, oh, my other rose also is that I finished my cross stitch activity on Friday, which
Mm.
was I think I started it like when quarantine started. So
Yeah, it has been a long
time.
time.
Yeah, like a month. And then my thorn is that I have one more final, which I'm just like dragging out and refuse to study for. And I just don't want to do it. And then my other my other thorn is that tonight when I was making Crunchwrap Supremes, I burned my finger on the stove.
I burned my finger trying
I'm
to
using
season
my
a cast iron pan.
wine as an ice pack.
I still think it's so weird that you drink like cold red wine.
I just don't know why. I just like it cold better.
Like, I don't even drink wine, and I know that you're not supposed to do that.
No, you are supposed to have it cooler than room temperature.
It's supposed to be like chilled, but not like straight out the fridge. It's supposed to be out of like a wine fridge.
Well, I usually like take it out like 30 minutes before I want to drink it. But I just randomly decided that I wanted a glass of wine. I had a margarita before for Cinco de Mayo and just didn't want it.
How festive. I did not have a festive Cinco de Mayo dinner. I had pancakes.
Oh, nice.
And eggs. But I had Chipotle and enchiladas yesterday, so I doubled up.
Well, yesterday was not Cinco de Mayo.
It was May the 4th be with you. What did you want me to eat? Star Wars food?
Blue milk.
What is blue milk?
I don't know, something from Star Wars. I remember when we were at Disney and we saw and at the concessions in Star Wars Land they had like blue milk for sale.
I do remember that.
I don't know what it is, but
yeah, we did not stop for that.
Yeah,
okay, well,
a lot.
I wonder why. We had a bit of a drill sergeant leading us through the park.
Okay, not me.
Can I just say, if we don't get sponsored by the University of West Virginia by the end of this, I'm suing.
Why do you have that?
Well, because it used to be a Richmond cup, and then
if you're just listening on the podcast and not watching this YouTube video, Kennedy's drinking out of a West Virginia cup.
Yes, but it used to be a Richmond one, and then I think it cracked or something, and these cups like aren't supposed to crack. It started leaking, so my mom sent it back for a replacement, and then they're like, all right, we sent you a replacement, and then when it got here, she opened it, and it was West Virginia.
Weird.
And she was just like, I don't care, whatever, it's fine.
Yeah.
So now we have a West Virginia cup.
Cool. Speaking of your mom, is she there?
She'll be out soon. Her and Bronwyn's mom are.
I just need. I'm sure your mom and dad will listen to this episode of the podcast, and I know that they have a lot of feedback for us on the podcast, and I need them to do a solo episode, just them two. They could talk about whatever they want, and I just want to see how it goes.
It's funny that you mentioned that because I showed my dad the compilation video I made of you. And he was like, I was like, yeah, Randall said like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I sound like that or whatever. And he was like, has she listened to her podcast? So he continues to throw shade at you. So I will see what I can do. Oh my gosh, my whole family is coming home on Friday/Saturday. Maybe I will host a family podcast.
Your brothers are coming home?
Yeah.
From the epicenter?
Yeah.
Are they flying?
Yeah, they are. But they're going to mask it up on the plane.
You should definitely do one with your brothers.
Yeah, because they also have a lot of thoughts. However, they're very busy working. However, Mason, I don't think is really working, so I could probably get him.
It's called The Weekend.
No rest for the wicked, Randall. You think the financial epicenter and the coronavirus epicenter sleeps?
All right. Anyways, the one thing like that I just am having trouble with right now is that I can't see how long it's been. So I don't know how long we've been in the
top right corner. Well, we were talking for like 20 minutes before we started this. So I think it's been like
where does it say? Mine doesn't say.
Oh, the top right corner, it shows me like the running time of this video or of like this call.
Okay, so you just keep
I need to like hover. Okay. If it gets to like 4 hours, I'll cut it off. I mean, truly, what else do people have to do but listen to this
Seriously.
podcast? Honestly, I
Watch.
highly recommend going back and listening to some of our older episodes. I did that yesterday and I was crying. Like, they were funny.
I need to do that.
I particularly suggest episode 2, Things That Annoy Us segment.
Let's see
But
what's happening.
any episode would work.
We are almost to our number of plays that we want.
Really? I haven't looked at that up in so long.
Me neither. We've made $7.
Yeah. And 74 cents. Every cent counts. So really, we've made
it's
like
trying times.
$3.
No, we've made negative money from our microphone. Okay, so anyways, should we just?
It's okay.
What should we
Let's
talk about
just
now? Should we
get
do
it poppin'.
quarantine, or should we?
Yeah.
I mean,
we'll tell people about the makeup thing since we brought that up. And
oh
then
yeah.
quickly
So I mean, I went to Target and I spent like $90 on makeup because I'm like, I need to learn how to do makeup. Like, I just have never learned how to do makeup in my life. I think maybe because I'm so pale and just doesn't look good on me. Like, I don't know. So I tried to do makeup. I don't know when it was. It was like 2 weeks ago, a week ago maybe.
Mm-hmm.
I tried to learn with
like
you, watching YouTube. I mean, I don't know. I couldn't really tell how it went. It was like the lighting was terrible in here. And then I did it again like 2 days after that, and it looked so bad. Like, it was so cakey on my face. Like, my concealer, I think, just isn't the right kind of concealer. Like, it dries up and looks weird. And so, but then I did it for my pictures that I took at the school for graduation, and it looked better. So I don't know. It's a, oh my God, can you hear that motorcycle?
No.
Thorn, people on motorcycles.
Another reason that it's funny you say that related to my father is that he wants to get a motorcycle.
Nobody likes
the roamer did not work out, so he's moving hobbies.
It's just like, I feel like the only people who like motorcycles are the people who are riding the motorcycle, because everyone else is annoyed by you and either A, wants you to get off the road, or B, wants you to shut up when they're trying to sleep at 10:30 at night and you're revving your motorcycle outside of my window.
Yeah.
It drives me insane.
Yeah, I don't know. But back to the makeup, I just think it's so funny that you were like asking me what to do and all these recommendations, because like, I'm sorry, when did I become a makeup guru? Like, I never wear makeup.
I just like don't even know what you do with makeup. Like, I see things in the store and I'm like, what's this for? Like, I have no idea what anything is even for. But I mean, maybe I have the makeup tools if I want to wear the makeup, but I think my next quarantine activity is I'm going to learn to French braid my hair.
That is a practical one. Well, so is makeup, but you really need to know that because I'm not going to be around to do it.
Yeah.
Well, it might be.
Yeah, who knows? Are you in the Rainforest Cafe?
Yeah. This is what your apartment's going to look like.
Is that the plant that I want to take selfies with when I came to visit?
Yeah. It is. It is a fun plant. It's got a mind of its own. It's really impeding or intruding on Lily's crate. Like,
yeah. Is that a real plant?
Yeah.
Oh. All right, well, why don't you fill people in about what you've been doing in quarantine?
Okay, what have I been doing? Well, at first, I sat in my apartment in Richmond for weeks and went crazy and binged like it was nobody's business, Grey's Anatomy. And then I decided I couldn't take that anymore. So then I drove home, and now I have binged like it's nobody's business, Grey's Anatomy, just from my house.
Dude, my freaking AirPods just fall out of my ear. Sorry. Keep going.
You know what that means.
Get a
Q-tip.
Oh.
Time to clean the wax.
You saw the wax before.
Oh, yeah, that was gross. So, yeah, I've just been watching a lot of Netflix and going in the pool and playing with my dog. And waking up at noon every day. So it's been a joyous few weeks, honestly.
Cool.
However, now, like, my sleep schedule is officially ruined.
Yeah, I'm having trouble with that.
I had to wake up the other day for a 9 a.m. Zoom call. It did not go over well. Let me just put it that way.
My
Because
sincerest
I fell asleep
apologies.
until like 3. Thank you.
I mean, 3 to
That's
9 is
honestly
still
my
like
pet peeve.
3 to 9 is still 6 hours.
Okay, but when you normally get like 10, 6 isn't very much.
Honestly, like one time I don't think I can sleep more than 8 hours. Like I just like physically don't do it.
Yeah.
I've been like waking up, but then I'll lay in my bed for like 3 hours. Like I don't go back to bed, but I'm just
Yeah.
like I would honestly rather sleep in though. Like I feel even worse about myself when I just lay in bed because I'm like, all right, well I've been awake. Like I could have got up and done something.
Been
But, like,
productive, yeah.
sitting there on my phone or like
My
watching TV.
motto is just like, what am I getting up for? Like,
I mean,
what
you
am
don't
I
have
doing?
school. You don't have anything left for school, but I still have a final. So I'm like, I
Yeah.
could study and like take my final tomorrow, but instead I'm just putting it
But
off.
instead, you had to go stand at the line outside Michael's.
Dude, I literally waited
Why
outside
were
of
you
Michael's
there? What were
I
you
needed to
getting?
get thread for my cross stitch that I didn't have.
You're telling me that your father mailed you a box of thread and
No.
you
So
still had to go out and buy thread?
I had to go buy like 3 colors that my mom didn't have, or I think I had to get like 8 total. I needed 20 like colors, but my mom didn't have like
Is
8
this
of
for
the
the
ones that I
lion?
needed. Yeah. I mean, those threads are only
Nice.
50 cents per thread.
Oh,
like they're so cheap.
interesting.
But my mom
I'm
just
still
like
waiting
has
for my
so
cross
many.
stitch.
Well, you turned down all the ones that I wanted to make.
No, I didn't. I said whatever you wanted.
Well, maybe when you come back, you'll have something.
Oh, the suspense. I do need to come back though, because I know I have a couple packages and stuff just like sitting there.
Really?
And yeah.
One thing that
Is
I'm
that
really
one I told you
struggling
about?
with. Hold on.
The graduation present I got from our friend.
Oh, that's here?
Yeah, they shipped it there.
Oh. That's nice.
And then I
guess.
bought that eyelash thing that I bought when we were on
Yeah, but
stage the last time.
has yours been delivered yet? Because I ordered stuff like the next day from Sephora and it's like still hasn't been
No, it hasn't been delivered yet, but it is being shipped to Richmond. Honestly, I don't even know if it's shipped.
It probably hasn't. I keep getting emails. Sephora is taking so long, which I know. I mean, I'm not annoyed by it. I don't even care, but it's just like everything is taking so long. Okay,
Yeah.
should we get into our stories? I feel like we've been chatting. It's like hard to remember that we're doing the podcast because we're just like, this is just what we do.
I know. It really is.
Okay, so do you want to talk about Outer Banks?
Yes,
I like
do. Physically spoilers lie ahead. So if you haven't watched this show, first of all, turn this pod off and go watch it. Second of all, buyer beware.
Yeah, I don't know.
Go ahead.
What do you want to talk about it? Because I have like a visceral reaction to this show. Like it physically gives me anxiety attacks. I don't know why. It was so stressful for me.
Well, I first of all thought it was phenomenal because
I started off loving JJ and then liking the other guy more at the end, John B.
I don't know, John B. I mean, I don't dislike John B, but he just has a bit of he has a partial woe is me complex, but then also a partial like superiority complex.
I mean, he is the leader of the clan, right?
Says who?
I just feel like it's just implied that he's the leader.
Well, yeah, he's the main character of the show. Yeah. I mean, they all
also,
are, but yes, he
his
is
girlfriend,
the leader.
Sarah, so pretty, that actress.
Yeah, it is. Or she is.
It is.
But my other people why they went from hating each other to like, I'll die for you, John B, within like
no,
one
it
episode.
was very flirtatious. They were never hating each other. The very first scene where he's introducing her, he's like looking at her like he wants to date her. He's like queen of the coops.
But then the one episode he's like kissing Key, and then the next episode he's like, I'll die for you, Sarah.
I think the only thing about Key is that
he just also needs to make up her mind.
He thought that she like wanted him, and so he was like, I feel like I should do it. Like I don't think he actually liked her, but then he actually likes Sarah. I just don't know where is the next season gonna go. Like, is the dad gonna get arrested in the very first episode? Because if he's not, then I don't want it. Sarah's dad.
Well, did you not get like where that ship is going?
No, I
John
see where
pick
they're
up on
going, but
that?
are they all gonna be reunited? Like, is the friends gonna go to the
Um,
Bahamas, or like are they gonna go? How's it
yeah.
gonna be the Outer Banks in the Bahamas? Like,
The Outer Banks of the Outer Bahamas.
like,
Well,
what are they
I'm
gonna
sure
get the gold and go
Sarah will
straight?
like send the private plane to go get the rest of the
Also,
clan,
I'm
and
just
then
thinking that like Sarah is gonna somehow be on her dad's side at some point, and if she hurts
yeah,
John B, like I'm gonna be upset about it.
yeah,
I don't know. I just like don't see them lasting because it's too intense right now. Also, the brother,
yeah.
like
Oh my God,
I
he
felt
is
like
by far the worst television character I think I've ever seen. Like, I
I
have never been so infuriated by someone.
I feel like the ex-boyfriend, what was his what's
Topper,
Topper, I feel like he
Topper.
wanted to like be a good person and was like kind of felt bad for John B at the end, like when he was closing him up in that
Yeah,
laundry room, and
I know. I thought he was gonna let him out.
same with Pope when they were beating him up. Like he doesn't really want to do this, but like what's his
Rafe,
name? The brother, Rave,
Rafe,
Rafe. And
Rave.
what's the other guy, their other random friend?
I don't know his name.
Yeah. They
He's
like want
annoying.
Topper to be mean. I don't know why.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's gonna be Rafe is gonna become like the villain of season 2. Like, I think the dad's gonna get arrested or something, and then Rafe is gonna be the problem. And I think Topper is gonna become like the Nathan Scott. He's gonna be the villain, and then he's gonna transform into the good guy that
Yeah.
everyone likes.
I mean, I feel like if they just try to pretend like the dad thing like isn't a big deal, because at the end they were like,
Yeah.
we need to talk to you, and if for somehow the
Mhm.
dad gets off, like I'm just gonna be so mad. Like that just like I don't
No.
understand. The show had so many loopholes in it where I was like, why is John B not like screaming like it was Rafe? Like he's always just like, it's
Yeah.
not me, but he never says like it was Rafe. Like he never
Yeah, like
does
he runs
anything.
from the cops. It's like just like it was. I mean, I guess I
And
get it. Like
even
the
when
whole
he was
point is
in
that they're
the
not gonna believe him. He's a
yeah,
Pope.
and even when he was in the laundry room, though, talking to Topper, he was like, it wasn't me. But he never
Yeah.
says like who it was. And then also, he told Topper how much he loves Sarah. He never once said, I love you to Sarah. Like they never tell each other that they love each other, but they're going into the hurricane.
Yeah.
None of them have
Oh,
cell phones, except he had a cell phone when he needed to make an alarm to go fishing with the dad, because it was an iPhone sound. But like,
well, I
why don't they have
saw.
cell phones?
Well, so I saw on TikTok. This is. Oh, we're about to get interrupted. Attention! We are filming a podcast. Me and Randall, you're gonna be featured on it. So please address your parents.
Oh, it's a video. They can't hear me.
These are my moms.
They can't hear me though.
What's she
no.
saying?
Well, she's on a mute. She's in my AirPods. Just
Hi.
oh, okay. Just everyone just wait. This is my mother.
Hello.
Your face isn't even on the screen. It's a video, clearly. Like,
Do you mean it like a podcast?
Yeah, we're doing a YouTube video.
no, we're recording a video that we will make available, or we will also make.
You're gonna be on it.
Videos.
We don't. We're only doing it for this because we're in quarantine and we're not together.
Oh,
Yeah, but you're not. You're now going to be featured.
Hi.
Well, it's down right now because we haven't put an episode out since like March. But at one point, we used to be like close to 100 listeners. We have almost 800 listens to all of our episodes.
Yeah.
One time when I was painting, you guys made me laugh.
Oh, I'm glad. For those of you who are listening or watching, and you hear a frequent reference to Bronwyn, this is her mother.
Well,
She's
if they're only
responsible.
listening, then they're not gonna know what's going on.
Oh yeah. And I wonder, is anyone actually gonna hear what they're saying, or is you guys might need to yell? So
No, I can hear them. I can hear them.
Oh, okay.
She kind of reminds me of you talking to Bronwyn a lot, because
Yeah.
just when you laugh at her a lot, she kind of reminds you when Bronwyn gets
Laughed at, yelled at, it's all the same. All right, goodbye. Lily,
All right.
come here. Come, Lily, come.
So
Hold on.
anyways, I feel like Outer Banks was kind of like a Sons of Anarchy for teenagers.
Really? Yeah.
Do you
But
feel
way
like that?
less violent.
No, but it
Way
was
less
so
violent.
violent. Like I was not
It
expecting that show
was.
to be that violent. Like the guns all the time and like
JJ.
oh my god,
You
I
really
just
need
like
to
was
tone it
getting
down.
so stressed. I had to watch it. I had to finish it because I was having anxiety.
You did finish?
Yeah,
I mean, I
finished.
finished it in like one day.
Yeah, I started it at like 9 p.m. one night and finished it at like 2 a.m. the next day.
Yeah.
So I just
I know.
couldn't handle it.
But what I was saying was, because you were saying why is there no cell phones? But I was on TikTok and John B is on TikTok, and like the real guy, and someone
Cheats
made
too.
this video. Yeah, and someone made this video and was like, I feel like the whole point, or like Outer Banks makes me want to have a summer where there's like no phones and like it's just you and your friends and like blah blah blah. And then
No.
he commented and was like, like that was the point of the show. Like finally someone picks up on it. Like it was supposed to be just like a fun summer with your friends, like getting into adventures and blah blah with like no cell phones.
Also,
and
I thought maybe
technology
it's
and
because
social
they
media.
were like poor and like couldn't afford cell phones, like his friends.
Yeah, but none of the rich people have cell phones, do they?
I think Sarah did have a cell phone, didn't she?
Maybe.
But
I don't
I don't
remember.
know. But also, like the power was out, so maybe they couldn't charge their cell phones.
Yeah, true. Lots of.
I mean,
lots
I
of
didn't think it was like
hurricanes.
that fun of a summer. Like Pope, when he has to leave his college interview and run across the thing,
And
like
no one cared.
He could have called him. Also, why
No.
do sometimes do they have cars and sometimes they don't have cars? Like sometimes you have to run across the whole entire thing. But
Well, I
other
think
times,
he's the only one with the car.
and John B's van.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the van. How could I?
The van. Who do you think did it? See the van? Stupid dad. That's what he said at the end.
Yeah,
I was
don't
so
know.
excited. I thought the dad was gonna get arrested. I was so happy.
I know.
And I
saw
couldn't
Naruto's
figure
out
out
today.
what the cop, like what her deal was. And then finally when I realized that she was on the kid's side, I was like so happy.
Yeah, I know. But then I saw a thing today and it was like no one ever actually confirmed that she died.
No, she went to the hospital and she died.
Yeah, but it's like they show her going to the hospital, but then they never actually showed her
Okay, so
dying.
I have a confession to make.
Did you look
When
it up,
I was
Randall? Randall, I specifically said do not
No.
spoil
I
the
was
show.
on the day before, or the episode before the season finale, and I just like had to know what was happening. I was like, does Sarah? I had to know what was happening with Sarah. Like she saw the whole
You're
thing,
so
but like
annoying.
anyway, so I was reading stuff about it, and apparently, like a theory is that his dad's not really dead, and his dad's like in the Bahamas or something, and they're gonna like meet up with his dad.
Maybe.
I feel like this is
Maybe
gonna be one of those shows that's gonna be like good for 3 seasons, and then after that, they're just gonna start making up like the most absurd things that start to
Another
happen.
shipwrecked.
Oh God.
I know. Well, I saw that they've already been like approved for like 4, or the creator wants to have like 4 or 5 more seasons.
Yeah, and they have been approved for season 2.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
honestly, I also saw on TikTok someone was like, when season 2? And they commented like coming April, next April or something like that. And I'm like, honestly, Netflix, I cannot handle this.
Next
We put out a
April?
show and then make me wait a year for the next season.
Well, I mean, I guess no one can really film right now.
Yeah, but other shows could have. And they're still not out.
Oh, my
Like
finger
The
hurts.
Society came out like last summer.
I don't watch
Still no
that.
season 2. Dead to Me season 2 comes out on Friday.
Oh, really? I need to watch.
No yawning while we're making the pod.
Sorry, I'm kind of tired. It's late here. It's 10. Okay. So Outer Banks, if you haven't watched it,
Highly
watch it.
recommend. But you just
It's
got a lot of
good.
spoilers. It is
Yeah.
very
If
good.
you haven't watched it, then we ruined the whole season. So
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
We do apologize.
But we did give fair warning.
True.
Okay.
Next, we should discuss your heartbreak of quarantine.
Oh my God. Kristen and Jay breaking up.
Katla. Lily.
I mean, I feel like I've kind of moved on since I heard the news, but when I heard it, I don't feel like I'm alone. And
Lily, there's no one in there. It's just a TV.
when I
I
heard the
really
news,
want Lily to make an appearance.
I don't think I'm alone in being surprised. I feel like everyone was shocked because it just came out of nowhere. Like they were just quarantined in the Bahamas for like a
Maybe
month.
that sent him over the edge. That's what did him in.
And just like on the show, like they never talked about them having problems. Like she was always like, me and Jay are just reconnecting in Cabo. Like we're gonna go a few days before our friends and just reconnect. It's always great to reconnect. And now they're broken up. And
I
is
saw
he
something
dating
and it
Kelly?
was like, I
Did
don't
you
know. I don't
see
watch
the
the show, so I don't know who
did
Kelly
you
is.
see the the pictures about like Kelly? He wears like these bracelets, and Kelly posted on Instagram like a guy with a bracelet, just like his lower half, but like his bracelet was in it that Jay always that Jay wears.
I didn't see that. Interesting.
So, I mean, the whole season was basically about Kristen and Kelly not being friends because there's rumors going around that they had an affair, and Kelly was like not like denying the affair and was kind of like feeding into it.
Come, Lily. Dude, I'm going to murder this dog.
She doesn't
She
want to
will
be on
not
screen.
make an appearance. But no, I haven't seen the show, but I did see some article today, and it was like, I guess this couple got engaged recently and like ran into Kristen Cavallari somewhere, and they alleged that she told them like, don't do it, like it sucks or something like that. So who knows what.
And now like the
or
divorce
like together a long time.
They've been together like they got engaged, and when they first got engaged they like called it off because she had her like first baby with him like before they were married. And then they've been like together for like 10 years though. I think married for like 7 years.
Amicable to not amicable real quick.
I know, it's crazy. Like now they like don't even want to like she wants like sole custody.
Well, they got granted joint custody, I saw.
Also,
which
like,
I'm like, how have they already gotten that?
And I just don't know how she's even gonna like argue for that when like the whole show is talking about her working so much and like Jay taking care of the kids and all this stuff. And now I just feel like the entire show's fake.
I'm sure it is. Heavily fake. I don't know, I've never seen it. Tragic. Every time I see her, I just think about her iconic lines from Laguna Beach. Stephen, my car is donezo. But
sorry, Crystal just messaged me asking for my puzzle.
The Disney one?
She said she's been on the waiting list for it for weeks.
The Disney one?
Yeah.
There's a waiting list for a puzzle?
Well, the one that I want from Anthropology, that's like $40, but I can't get it till July. Okay, so what's next? Amanda Bynes.
Lily is next. Hi,
Lily.
Okay. What's next, Lily? Tell the
Amanda Bynes is not pregnant.
What is she doing?
She does not.
She's a liar. I like how she's like, I'm pregnant. Here's this ultrasound, and her lawyer is just like, no, she's not.
Yeah, I know. I like how it was her lawyer that's like 2 months after Amanda Bynes has ultrasound, like not pregnant.
Yeah, like why'd you wait 2 months?
Lily. She's not interested. She does not want to be here.
She kind of smells. I think she could.
Didn't she roll around in the poop?
She did roll around in some poop the other day. But she was rolling around in mulch today. That's probably the problem. Okay, that was your minute and you wasted it, Lily. Anyways,
so she's not
I don't know. Amanda Bynes just has some serious issues she needs to get resolved. It's just as simple as that.
I don't know what to do about her.
I really want to like root for her, but sometimes it's hard.
Speaking of, have you seen Britney Spears' Instagram lately?
She is crazy. 2 candles and I burned down my gym.
Yeah, that was
Hi guys. Bizarre. Yeah, she's also a mess.
I can't believe she sounds like that. I cannot believe she sounds like that.
She really does sound like a Barbie, but like
So weird.
a smoking Barbie.
Yeah, so weird.
That makes sense.
God,
I don't know.
glasses are
These
just
poor
not-
childhood stars just cannot
They need to get it
on the
together.
right path.
Take a note from Cole Sprouse.
Yeah, but he's also kind of weird. I mean, he's not nearly as problematic, but he's still weird.
Yeah.
Oh, also in the realm of TV stars, Scott Disick went back to rehab and then promptly checked out of rehab after his like rehab center like leaked a photo of him there.
Yeah. I didn't see the photo of him there. I just saw on like E! News or something that like he was in rehab. At first it was because of substance abuse, and then now it's because he was sad about his parents.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know which one it is.
Well, maybe they go hand in hand. Like maybe he was sad, so then he was abusing substances.
Yeah, so I don't know like where all of a sudden it came from that he was sad. Like, was it because he watched the Keeping Up with the Kardashians episode from last week and it made him upset? Or
can we talk about his weird Uncle Dave?
That's like the only
uncomfortable.
It's like the only family he has.
He's not even family, he's a fake uncle.
Okay, well, neither is Bronwyn's parents.
I have a fake uncle.
Yeah.
You know. Did I tell you at the time that one time he was like, you can just call me John? I was like, I'm not going to do that, but thanks.
Yeah, so.
But yeah, I don't know. I just was laughing because I was scrolling on Instagram and it was like breaking, like Scott Disick checks into rehab like 3 hours ago. And then I scrolled like an hour later and it was like breaking, Scott Disick checks out of rehab.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
I don't know how long he was there before like it was leaked that he was there.
Literally a few hours.
Really? I thought it was like a week.
I mean, the posts were like 2 hours apart from checking.
I know, but I wonder if he had like been there for a week, like before they like leaked the photo of him being there. But I mean, he was just seen on strolling the beach with Sophia Richie, so I don't know.
It's all over the place. I don't know.
He's crazy.
Weird. Another thing I wanted to bring up, just very briefly, because I don't really know a whole lot about it, but I just saw today that Selena Gomez has been granted a quarantine cooking show to be aired on HBO Max whenever that comes out.
What is HBO Max?
It's like the new like Disney Plus, but just for HBO. But I'm like, they already have HBO Go. So
yeah,
but like the Friends reboot is gonna be on HBO Max. Like they're like creating shows for it.
Oh, okay.
If that makes sense. But my point of it is just that why are people getting these like quarantine, like it was like a quarantine cooking with Selena. I'm like, by the time that comes out, like that's not gonna be relevant anymore. / like no one's gonna want to watch a quarantine show when we're out of quarantine.
Unless it's like live. Then like she
HBO Max isn't even like out.
You're right. Yeah, I don't know. It is weird. Also, like Selena Gomez, just do what every other celebrity is doing and do an Instagram live where I don't have to pay for it and I can just watch it on Instagram.
Yeah, and like I feel like a lot of people don't like her. So like why is she getting this show?
I feel like people don't like her, but then a lot of people do like her. Also, is she like a chef? Like, why should I trust Selena Gomez to teach me how to cook? Like I never heard
make like quesadillas.
Yeah,
should start a cooking show.
Yeah, seriously. Like I make a cake. I make Crunchwrap Supreme. I'm just as good as Selena Gomez.
And then you could just post a million Instagram stories about it.
And then if I had a boyfriend, he could repost them.
Totally. Okay.
All right. Should we talk about the NFL draft?
Yeah.
I mean, I literally have nothing to contribute on this topic.
I don't really either. All I know is that Joe Burrow was the first pick and he went to the Cincinnati Bengals. But my commentary was more just like,
I have one.
I like how they were all just in t-shirts.
Also, like none of them were excited. Like nobody was excited.
But I mean, like, I kind of get it. Like, you're not there. You're not.
Who
Like,
cares?
you
Like,
don't
none
have
of
the
them even,
ambiance.
they don't even hug their family. Like, I noticed, like, the rest of the family members were all hugging and, like, we're so excited. And
Yeah.
the person who's getting
They
picked
gotta,
was,
like,
like, sitting there.
They gotta, like,
I was like, I would be, like, excited. Like, Joe Burrow didn't even hug his family until, like, so much after the fact.
Yeah, he's just weird. I don't know how I feel about him.
He
Well, I
reminds
did
me of
see-
someone who should be in Outer Banks. Like,
he looks not even remotely close to JJ, but you're just assuming. You're just rolling with that.
yeah.
But I love the memes that came from the guy that the Cowboys drafted. Did you see these where he was on the phone
With
like
his
with the
girlfriend?
Cowboys? Yeah, well, he's on the phone with the Cowboys, and then he's sitting next to his girlfriend, and his phone was on his other phone, I guess, was like on his lap, and it started ringing, and so she went and
she,
picked
like-
it up, and he just like snatched it back out of her hands, and
Yeah,
everyone
that
was
was
making all
funny.
the memes, but then she like went on Twitter or something like that.
And didn't
was
she
like,
date a basketball player? And the basketball player?
oh, I don't know.
Like,
I have no
shoot,
idea.
who was it? It was like Trey something. I
Oh,
don't
Trey
know.
Young, who
Yeah,
also went to Oklahoma and is now in the NBA. Probably
maybe.
makes sense.
And he was like, he was like, no, and like took the phone away. And then someone responded to his tweet and was like, isn't this your ex-girlfriend? And like posted a picture of him with the girl.
Oh, I think I did see that actually. Yeah, but she tweeted and was like, everyone relax, like his agent was calling, so I thought I'd answer it. And then like he tweeted like, it's not like that.
Oh my god, that's
But
funny.
he was like kind of dressed up. But I would have imagined that they like all had their suits and stuff like already ordered or whatever, tailored. So you would think they would wear it anyways.
Also, like, do they not have other suits that they could wear?
I'm sure they do. They just
So
were
like, why do they need their
nah,
special
it's
tailored
quarantine draft. Well, I don't think
Also,
they
like-
need any of them.
Also, like, some of them had hats and stuff. So, like, did they know where they were going before? Because, like, usually the people, like, give them the hats when they, like, meet them or
I feel
whatever.
like, yeah, I feel like if you're like one of the top like 5, you probably know where you're going.
Yeah.
So you get that. They probably set them out. Or you had like a couple of hats. Excuse me, everyone. We're about to get another intruder.
Oh,
Hey,
hi.
People
I'm
can't
on
really
it.
hear you 'cause I'm in my AirPods. But
is this one called Zoom bombing?
yeah, Randall has a bone to pick with you.
That's our number one hater who just passed through.
He would like you guys to film your own podcast so we can critique you.
Careful what you ask for.
Yeah.
You guys can pick the topics.
Yeah. But anyways, hopefully there will be no more intruders in this episode. And if you're just listening to the audio, just be grateful.
You can still hear them, I think, in the audio. Because I can hear them.
Right,
on
but
one
they don't have to
window.
see all of the intrusions.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, so we did that. Okay, so I just have one more thing kind of about sports that's just kind of like relevant to this.
What is it?
What was it? It's that
What?
the ESPN. Actually, I don't even know if it's
Oh, yeah.
ESPN, but some sports channel, it might have been ESPN2 or something, is playing video game simulation of basketball games. But that's not even the worst part of it. The worst part of it is that they are actually having people announce the basketball games like live while they're playing. And they'll be like, yeah, he got hurt. Like, we don't know how he's going to be next season. I'm like, this is literally about like a fake game. It's so bizarre to me. And the fact that people, well, I was watching it, so I can't even judge people, but like,
Yeah.
people are actually watching it.
People are desperate for sports right now.
Well, they should turn on ESPN and watch Korean baseball.
Yeah, also, just speaking of ESPN and things, I know there's the Michael Jordan documentary going on. Have you
Which
been
is also
watching that?
super. I've watched like
Because
one or
I
two
saw you
episodes.
like
That's
I was
Jamie's.
like I saw you like to tweet about it, and I was like I couldn't imagine that you just like sat on your couch and chose to
I
watch
was,
this.
No. I was at Jamie's and I watched like 3 episodes of it.
So
And then
I haven't seen
like,
any of it.
he was
I
just
feel like a
watching
little
it. It's
behind
really
on the memes.
it's confusing. I mean, some of the memes I don't get, but I just like them. Like the one about the screen time. But like the thing
Oh
about
my
the show.
god!
Hi again.
Goodbye.
Maybe you'd like me to talk about my incident.
Oh, yeah, do you want to?
What
I
incident?
will give you a heads up. Well,
What
now I have to
incident?
tell everyone. She had an incident today.
Tell her
She
to
was
tell her to come on. Just take your AirPods out and she could just tell it. Tell her
she's
to
gone
tell
to
it.
watch. She's gone to watch a show, but I'm gonna
Oh.
tell her. She was outside today in the backyard power washing, and she was like, we have like the outdoor cabana area or whatever, and she was replacing the cushions on the couches out there and everything. So she had removed them all to power wash everything. So then she had picked up a bunch to like carry back to put them back on the couch. And I guess during the process of the power washing, the what's it called? The hose on the power washer had gotten like tangled up around her foot. And so she went to go walk, but she couldn't see because she's carrying all the cushions, and she just ate it. Like she totally fell down.
God.
But then she fell like on the grass, and she said that when she put her wrist out like to stop herself, it was wet, so her wrist just like slipped. So she proceeded to go like head first into the grass. And then she said when she got up, she literally had like grass and dirt like on her forehead. No, she didn't. But I was just like, that's amazing. And
Did
then
you show
earlier,
my
I was
dad?
like,
Did you show my dad your dad the videos of me?
yeah. No, I didn't show all of them. I just showed my compilation video.
Oh.
But I did show my mom all of them so she could help pick one.
Oh God.
But
So
yeah,
I don't know.
we thought we'd play a game
Oh yeah, I forgot about the game.
just to round out the epi. So, without further ado, welcome to How Well Do You Know Your Co-Host? And in this episode, well, I will ask questions to see how well Randall knows me. And then Randall may or may not ask me the same question. It's still TBD. So, here we go.
Okay.
Number one, and if you don't get this right, I'm hanging up this call immediately. It's very, very, very basic, and you should certainly know the answer.
Okay.
What is my birthday?
Dude, I knew you were gonna ask this one. And I was like thinking about it the whole time because like I know around the date, but I don't. Is it January 12th?
Yes.
Okay.
Good job.
Okay.
The
Phew.
fact that you were concerned makes me want to hang up.
No, I
anyways.
just get confused about people's numbers because I feel like everyone's birthdays are the same number because like yours and Ashley's are the same and the Jamie's is 13th and I get confused about those and then I'm like, I don't know. Anyway,
Yeah.
okay.
Likely story.
When's my birthday?
June 2nd.
Yes. Coming up.
Did you just think about your own
less
birthday?
I was thinking how long I was like I looked at my date, less than a month.
OMG.
I have to spend my birthday in quarantine.
Well, I'll be back by then, so we can do something.
Yeah, have dinner.
Because
the
we'll be able to
VMFA.
social distance. Yeah, as long as the allergies aren't bad. Okay, number two. I feel like I have expressed
Allergies
this to
aren't
you,
bad in
but
the summer.
oh yeah, I was thinking that's like right now. Because right now I literally cannot go outside. Okay, number two. I feel like I have told you this, but I don't know. I might not have, so I won't be too mad if you get this wrong. What is my all-time favorite TV show? I'll give you one clue if you need it.
Okay, give me a clue. Oh,
It is. Oh,
was it
go
on
ahead.
the CW?
It was.
Was it One Tree Hill?
It is. Good job.
Okay.
Crushed it. Okay. This one is also extremely obvious, I feel like. If I could have dinner with one person, dead or alive, who
Harry
would it be?
Styles.
Correct. Okay.
This is easy. Who's mine? Would mine be? I
Taylor
don't even
Swift.
know. I would have to think about it. That would be actually. I don't even know. I don't know who mine would be.
What? It wouldn't be Taylor Swift?
Probably not. I would want
Shock.
to be with somebody like, maybe like, I don't even know. I'd
A close second for me is Oprah. I love Oprah.
Yeah. Mm. I think like dead, maybe Jesus. And then I don't know who my alive would be.
I don't know who my dead would be.
Or like
I don't know.
Elvis.
Also, oh yeah. I don't know about dead. I'd have to ponder that one. Okay, what is my all-time favorite movie?
I don't know. Give me a hint. Have I seen it?
Have discussed, I think so. We have discussed the main character on this podcast, the actress, not her character itself, but including today's episode.
Oh, she's the man.
Yes. And finally, what is one
What's my
food
favorite
item?
movie?
Dirty Dancing.
Oh my god, good job. That's one of
Some
them.
of us know their friends.
I've gotten every single answer right.
Yeah, but I answer like that. You do a lot of I don't know, I need a clue. Okay, final question. What is one food item that I absolutely despise with a passion?
Mayonnaise.
True. Not the answer I was thinking of, but
Sour
yes, that is
cream.
very true. Also true. It's not a condiment. It can be in the form of a condiment, but its main source is not a
Tomato.
condiment. Correct. That is the item. Oh God, when people
I
put
mean,
tomatoes
how
in
could
their
I not know
hamburgers,
mayonnaise?
I mean, mayonnaise literally.
Mayonnaise
don't
is
even get me started
good.
on
I don't
that.
even know. I don't
Mayonnaise
know how
looks
people,
like pus out of a zit.
okay, literally, I do not know how people eat sandwiches without putting mayonnaise on them. Like, it seriously weirds me out that people just eat bread and meat. Like, that's the driest thing that I've
and
ever heard of in
cheese.
my life. Which, okay, still, like, that doesn't add any
Yeah,
kind of, like,
sometimes it like sticks to the roof of my mouth.
yeah, like, when I don't put enough mayonnaise on there. And also, mayonnaise on a
Oh,
burger
and you
is
coat
like,
it. You put enough mayonnaise. Do not
I made
fear.
hamburgers last night. No, not last night, like 3 nights ago.
Mm-hmm.
2 nights ago. I don't know, but mayonnaise. Oh, I also put an egg on my hamburger, which is so good. Do you do that ever?
Fancy. I don't know, but I've heard
But
of that.
I bought like way too small of them, so they were more of sliders. But anyways, mayonnaise on a burger, one of the best things in the world.
I can think of a lot of better things,
Mm.
such as $10 billion.
Well, yeah.
Oh man. Well, that's the end of How Well Do You Know Your Co-Host, unless you would like to quiz me.
No, I would
But
have
I
to
think
think
it's
about my answers.
established. I think we are clear who knows their co-host better.
You didn't barely have to answer any questions about me.
Well, I was prepared when you did ask a question. Didn't you just watch Dirty Dancing the other day too?
Yeah, I was on TV. I got YouTube TV.
You were. Oh yeah, how's that going? Is it worth the moolah?
Probably not. I'll probably cancel it. Like, I rarely watch anything. But I'm wondering if next year I might watch more TV. So, like, do I keep it? I don't know.
Yeah, but you
I
could
like
always
having the
just
DVR
like get it
because,
again.
yeah. But, like, I already have it for all of May. And then, like, I'm moving in June. So,
True.
now after we hang this up, I'm going to watch Random Pump Rules. It's nice, like, having the DVR so I can just watch.
I'm so behind on that. I haven't watched like the last 3 episodes.
I don't know what's happening right now, but Saucy and Bo got engaged.
Yeah, I want to watch that.
Yeah, it
Maybe
was cute.
catch up. Well, cool. I hope everyone
alright.
enjoyed this episode. It's hard to do this over quarantine, hence why it's been like a month and a half since we've done this.
Yeah, and I don't know like how this is gonna go. Like, are people gonna enjoy this? I feel like there's a lot of chatting, but
Well, I mean, that's what you do on a pod. You chit chat.
yeah,
It's also just
true.
hard because like everyone's in quarantine, so things aren't really happening.
Yeah, like there's not a ton
Like,
of news.
No.
Like Kristen
I'm
and Jay single-handedly holding pop culture together.
Or tearing it apart.
Seriously.
One of the two. One of the
Seriously.
two. But let us know, everyone, what you think. Let us know if you enjoy the video format or if you'd rather
Oh,
we
you know what I
stick
just
to
realized? I
audio.
forgot
What?
to do the thing, the break.
Oh. Well, we could just put it in at the end, can't we? Well, we
And I
have like
think
the
we can't we split it?
yeah, we could.
We'll just have to find a spot.
We'll just have to find a time, yeah.
Yeah.
Because we
All
gotta make
right.
that moolah. All right, everyone. Well, thank you for tuning in, and we will
Catch you on
catch
the
you on the
flip.
flip.
Okay.
Bye.
Adios.